So, Ojasvi, we'll be starting your interview, which we normally call it as coaching interview also. So, you have to be able to answer all those questions which I'm going to ask you
Yes.
as briefed already.
Yes.
So, starting with your interview now. So, Ojasvi, tell me what is the meaning of your name? Who gave you this name? And also tell me how are you living up to your name?
Yes. So my name Ojasvi, it has a very unique, very interesting meaning that is full of energy and brilliance. This name was given to be me by my aunt. So I'm constantly trying to live up to my name, being full of energy and living my life to the extreme.
Can you give me some example or where you lived your life full of energy?
Sir, I have been a constant traveler. I have been traveling through various mountains. Sir, I've been to different parts of Himachal, which are full of rough terrains and full of new, interesting people and challenges.
Okay, can you be more specific in terms of where all have you been in Himachal and which all mountains have you seen and what was challenging in that?
Yes, sir. Sir, one of the most interesting trips which I had recently was I went to Spiti and I explored all the areas.
Also, tell me, did you go alone or with somebody, and why was that reason for why you chose that you go alone or with people?
Yes, we were in a group of six. We were all friends, and we went for Spiti expedition. We wanted to see about every village or every remote corner of the Spiti Valley. So, in order to get in touch with the culture and people, get to know people more.
What did you find there?
So, the challenging lifestyle over there, over the harsh climate, and
What was challenging?
so the road infrastructure was very poor, and so the temperatures were very extreme, and almost
What is extreme?
extreme means if it is cold, then it is very cold. If
You
it is
went
hot,
in some weather, na? You had gone on that trip. So
yes,
tell me about your experience, your temperatures, your planning. How did you do it? What
yes,
was challenging? What was different about Spiti?
yes. So we went to Spiti in May of last year. So in May it is generally hot, but in Spiti it was very cold. There were snowfall, and the average temperature during my trip was 0 to 10 degrees Celsius. So it was a very harsh climate, and the people living there were dealing with daily lifestyles and overcoming those difficulties to live a great life.
I've not understood. You also belong to Himachal Pradesh. You've
Yes.
been facing these kind of temperatures also. So, what was difficult or different from what you experienced in your normal daily life in Spiti?
Yes. So the place where I belong to is Palampur. So the average temperature there is around 15 to 30 degrees Celsius. So it is not a very extreme climate condition. And in Spiti, the climate conditions are harsh. The road infrastructure is very poor, and the difficulties faced by people because villages are very far off and
While
remote areas.
catering for your planning, your trip, didn't you cater for all this?
Yes, sir.
So, what was difficult in that case?
Sir, we faced some issues during our trip. There was one instance when we went to Mud. It was completely far off place, remote from Kaza. So we had a drive of 60 kilometers, which was extremely off road, and we punctured our tire, and we did not have a spare tire. So we had to manage with that tire and fix that tire through puncture kit, and came back to Kaza somehow to get the tire repaired.
Okay, tell me all the mountains that you said you have been to.
Mountains, sir. I have been to many mountains. For example, I have been to Kullu Valley. There are famous mountain for temple that is Bijli Mahadev.
What is the name of the mountains or the ranges on which you have been?
Ranges, sir. One of the most famous ranges is Dhauladar ranges, which
Hmm.
spans across Kangra and Kullu.
Okay.
Yes.
Where does Himalaya starts from and where does it ends?
Himalayas, it constitutes the Indian northern borders. It goes from Jammu and Kashmir till the Assam region.
Okay. So, can you tell me any place other than Himalayan ranges which are mountainous and where you have planned to visit or you have visited?
Sir, I've been to Mathura and Vrindavan recently, last year with my office colleagues.
Hmm.
We organized a trip and went for
So,
the
there are mountains in
temple
Mathura and
visits.
Vrindavan?
No, sir.
Ah,
You asked for places without mountains.
with mountains.
With mountains, sir, I've been to Uttarakhand.
Hmm.
We have organized
Okay.
a trip.
Tell me about your native place.
My native place is Palampur, Himachal Pradesh.
Hmm.
Sir, it is a beautiful hill station town.
Hmm.
It is mainly famous for its tea cultivation and agriculture practices. We also have a CSK HP Agriculture University there, only one in Himachal, which is accredited to ICAR.
Okay. So, tell me about the history of Palampur. How did it get its name?
Yes, sir. Palampur, the word means the place which is closest to a river and has a lot of water. So the settlement was easy. And if we look at the early history, in 1850s, European tea cultivators came to this town in the search of tea, and they formed this town in 1850s.
Okay. How did it get its name?
Sir, yeah, it was given the name by the local settlers. They refer to as the place with most water. So water means Palam, and therefore its name came as Palampur.
Okay. Can you tell me about Kangra something?
Yes, sir. Kangra is the district of Himachal Pradesh. Kangra is a municipal council and has all the administrative offices of the district.
Hmm.
Its population is around its population is around 80,000. We have some few famous places in Kangra to visit, which consist of first is Kangra Fort, which is a very old fort and a scenic beauty.
Why is it famous? Who made this fort?
It was made by the ruler was Sansar Chand Katoj. It was fort for the Katoj dynasty, sir.
When? Which year?
It was made in early history around 1500s.
1500.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
So Kangra has some beautiful places. So Kangra Fort is one of them. Then we have a Masroor Rocker temple, which is a temple carved out from a monolithic rock. Whole temple is made from one rock, and it is believed that it was made by the Pandavas. And we have a Dharamshala hill station, which also has a beautiful uh, substitute hill station, which is McLeodganj, where the
That is part of Kangra.
yes, sir,
Okay.
where the Tibetan refugees were allotted the land and they settled there.
Okay. So Tibetan refugees means when did they come? When did they settle there? What is it? Why they are settled there only?
So the Tibetan refugees came to India in the uh, after the 1950s when China invaded Tibet and they crossed the border to and settled in Himachal. So the government then decided to allot the land, which was a remote corner from Dharamshala. That
Why
was
is it called McLeodganj?
no idea.
Okay. Who's the present head of Tibetans?
Dalai Lama.
Okay. So, is there any controversy going on around Tibetans nowadays, or the Buddhists, or the Dalai Lama?
No, sir, no idea.
Okay. So, Ojasvi, I've seen that you've been working also before coming here. So tell me all about your job. What all steps were taken? How did you get into this job, which you were doing earlier?
Yes.
About your placement also. Tell me what were the duties or the job profile like. Tell me about your seniors and subordinates also. Tell me about your colleagues also. And what did you like there? And whom did you like in your seniors or superiors? And
Yes.
if any dislikes were there, also tell me about that.
Yes.
Also tell me if why have you decided to leave that job?
Yes. So I pursued my BTech in computer science engineering from Chitkara University. From there, I got the campus placement in Cognizant as a software developer in the backend lead role. So I uh, I joined the Cognizant as a permanent member in 6 September on 6 September 2022. Thereafter, I joined the team of the backend developers, where I learned a lot about how the field functions and how the project is categorized and structured so that every part is functioning smoothly and cross-functional team can manage the work quickly and do it before the deadline. Some few colleagues and seniors which I'd like to mention is one of my seniors, Saurabh Rana. He is also from Himachal Pradesh, Una. He was one of my good friends in Cognizant. He on the very first day he was the one to greet me and he told me about the organization and he gave me the tour of the organization and he helped me throughout my journey in the Cognizant. To name a few of my colleagues, there was Salil Chaudhary. He was a very good friend of mine. He was also a motor vlogger by interest. So we had a very good bond related to traveling and such. So I left that job because I found that the life in the corporate world is not full of discipline and people tend to uh, not follow the proper deadlines and structures.
Can you be more elaborate on this? What was the discipline issues and why you felt that it was not full of discipline, and what made you decide that you joined this company, and then what made you decide that you should not continue with this company?
Yes. So the major challenges that I faced there was particularly about the discipline because the work was distributed unevenly among the colleagues. So the senior most manager was there. He distributed the work according to his favorism, and the proper execution of tasks was not happening regularly. So some of my colleagues were behind their work. So the manager did not. Uh, did not uh, the manager did not held them responsible for their work, and I found that challenging because most of their work was pushed on to me and I had to work late nights all the time and my work life balance was completely gone. So it made me think about a career change in the more disciplined role. That's why I am looking for defense services.
When and why did you decide to join? And why did you decide not to continue? Is it only because at times your friends have not completed their job, and the manager gave you some extra job?
No, sir. The overall corporate life, I was initially I was very interested in the corporate world. I had been to that world. I have worked in the company. It is a multinational company, so we have to deal with staff from around the world. So I left that company because primary was discipline, and I wanted
I have
to
not understood anything out of discipline. What do you mean by discipline? Is it workload which you are calling it as discipline?
workload and execution, sir.
So what is discipline in this case?
No proper timings were followed around
Can you
the
tell me
company.
more specifically what do you mean by no proper timings followed? Who was not following and who was the person who was supposed to check it? And why were you not in favor of continuing just because others were not following the timings?
So the manager is supposed to give out the timelines and the deadlines, set the deadlines for any project. So in the beginning of a project, we decide that distribute the task accordingly to everyone's skills, and every task has a deadline in place where we have to perform it before the deadline in front of the clients. We have to represent it. So the manager was favoring uh, some of his juniors more than others, and this created a tension in the office, as office politics a lot there.
What were your relationship with your manager, and why was it that it was not improving or it was not as per your liking?
So my relationship with my work manager was completely professional. We only talked about the work in the company, and after the company, I had no other relations with him or any interactions after office hours.
Hmm. What do you mean by completely professional and still he was not giving you that due which was supposed to be given?
So by completely professional, I mean it was only related to work. If I am in the office, then I am completely with him as a junior, as a subordinate. I am there to follow every instruction that he gives, sir. But after office hours, I have not been uh, interactive friend to him after office hours.
Reason?
Sir, he was very senior to me, around 13 years senior, and I sort of took the relationship to only work office only, not to professional life, personal life.
Can you give me five such reasons other than workload why you decided not to continue?
Yes. So one of the reasons is contributing to society. I was in job. I was a Java developer, so I worked on projects. But the projects, in my opinion, it held no meaning in contributing to society that much.
Did you bring it out to anybody?
No.
Okay, continue.
So I felt that I was not contributing to society, and I was
How were you supposed to contribute and why you decided not you're not contributing?
sir. Majority of our time was designated for looking after the projects of
You were
international
aware of
companies.
before joining the company that you were supposed to be working there. Your task was defined. You were shown around. You were given some job profile. So
Yes.
why and what went wrong when you thought about it that you would be contributing to society by joining? And how did you come to know that you're not contributing and then you decided not to continue?
At first, when I came to this company, I had the image of the company as contributing to Indian customers and uh,
How? How were they contributing or what image did you have about contribution?
yes, sir. So Cognizant is a very big company. It employs around 3 lakh people. So maximum of its employees come from India, and it is a major employer in our country. So it was giving out jobs, but the projects that Cognizant took on were international, and it had no value in our Indian industry. So therefore, I felt that I should be working somewhat towards my country, not to other people around the world.
I have not understood. You want to say you were contributing to society, to the world, but not to India.
Yes.
So you decided not to continue.
Sir, it is one of reasons, but not the
Okay.
best reason.
Continue with other reasons. Tell me total five. Your first reason I've accepted. Next.
Sir, next reason is work-life balance in the corporate world.
What do you mean by that? What did you expect and what went wrong?
My initial expectations were a proper job from 9 to 5, and after 5, there is no hassle of work. But when I get to the organization, after I have spent 6 months with them, the workload kept on increasing and increasing.
How much? From what time to what time?
From the early morning 8 a.m. to sometimes late at night up to 3 a.m. So there was a lot of work.
This you came to know within 6 months of your joining.
Yes,
Okay.
I tried to push through it. I had important
How?
client meetings.
How did you try to push through it?
Sir, I thought it as working hard for the company, and it will prove fruitful for me as well as my personality.
Okay. So what went wrong?
I was attending international calls with international clients late at night, sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning. So
You were supposed to attend calls or you were supposed to develop a software?
we are supposed to develop software, but we have to interact with all the stakeholders involved for that project. We have to if a company gives a project to Cognizant, then Cognizant developers develop that project, but we keep continuous interaction channel with the client. So if so we understand their needs and how they want to proceed further.
Okay. Hmm. So what went wrong after 6 months?
Sir, after 6 months, this became a regular for me. I had no proper sleep habits.
Whom did you approach that it is not as per your expectations and as per your supposedly duty schedule or time schedule which was supposed to be followed?
First, I talked with my senior,
What
Saurabh
did he
Rana.
what did he tell you?
He told me that it is how it is, and this is how corporate life works. You have to push through it. You have to continuously keep grinding so that you may succeed in some other company. You have to switch. So find a
So this you
good
came to
role.
know immediately after 6 months.
Yes.
Okay. Then
Thereafter, I went to my manager, and explained to him how my life.
after how much time did you go to manager?
So I first I had an interaction with my senior.
Saurav Rana, you said you met after 6 months. Asked him about all these things, he told you something.
Yes.
Then after how long did you decide to go to your manager?
After 5 6 months.
Another 6 months.
Yes.
Okay, so you waited for 6 months.
Yes.
Why was this time taken, 6 months taken to reach up to manager?
I was constantly trying to improve myself. I was trying to
Who
push
was
through.
monitoring your progress? Who was giving you all these jobs or tasks?
My managers.
Manager.
Yes.
How was Saurav Rana involved in this?
Saurav Rana was my team lead.
So he was also supposed to be monitoring?
He's supposed to be taking care of the team as a whole.
Why did you approach him then? If he is not taking care of the team and he told you that,
Team lead caters to the issues of the team which they have with the company, and
so did he do anything? Did he speak to you, his superior, that you are not comfortable?
not sure, sir. He must have.
Okay. So after reaching manager, what happened?
Sir, I had a personal interaction with my manager about the difficulties that I'm facing.
Tell me, what did you tell him and what did he say?
Sir, I told him that the work life balance is not up to the standard, and I have to keep working from early mornings to the late nights. So my sleep schedule has been off completely throughout the
Where
year.
was this location, company?
Gurugram.
Gurugram.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had a brief interaction with him and explained to him the difficulties I was facing. I had no sleep.
Tell me about that. Na? Be more specific, more details as much as possible.
Yes.
What difficulties did you tell him? What did he say to you?
Yes. So I explained to him about the uneven distribution of work. I told him about my poor sleep cycle and how it is affecting my health and uh, I don't feel encouraged to come every morning to the office, and it has been a challenging for me to keep this life going.
But you said you like challenges when you started. You said you're full of energy, and
Yes,
at your age, challenges and full of energy. So you could have been somebody who was looked up to for facing and satisfying the requirements of the manager.
yes, sir. I was completing my task within time. I was up to the marks and standards set by my manager. So that is why more and more work was pushed onto me, and some of the other colleagues that were
So you
lacking.
may have been somebody who's being looked up to.
Yes,
So why did you decide against it?
sir. It was because of the office politics. Uh, Majority of the work is pushed on to the most hardworking guy, and rest of them just enjoy their life. And I
How
had
is
to,
it that others are enjoying, you were not enjoying, you were being given more tasks?
sir, I was executing every task with efficiency and within the time dedicated to that task.
So were others also facing similar problems while they were enjoying?
No, sir. They had a very good lifestyle, 9 to 7. So they were not working late nights or
So why
attending the
you could
morning
not
calls.
change yourself?
Sir, I was not able to change myself because I had a personal interaction with the clients, which happened during the morning hours of 6 to 8 or the
Hmm.
late night calls around 12
Okay.
to 4.
Other reasons, work-life balance and not contributing to society. Third reason,
That is all.
I want five, minimum five reasons. Did you
Discipline was one of them.
discipline? What do you mean?
Not adhering to timing or the office rules or instructions given by the superiors.
Tell me where you thought discipline was being violated other than not completing their time, not completing their task.
Yes, sir. So I have had discipline issues. People were not respecting the office environment. They were,
Means
they were always joking around or making fun. So
anybody made fun of you also?
yes, sir, it happened occasionally.
Tell me some occasion when it happened and what action did you take?
No action, sir. It was all in fun sport. So it was a regular banter between friends. It was
So
nothing.
if it is a regular band, then there should not be any issue about it. But you're saying you're not respecting, making fun.
Sir, I had a lot of work in my office. So during office hours, when I was uh, catering to my work, so I had the feel that it was not the right environment to be productive and continue with this.
So, Ojasvi, now we'll talk more about you, covering areas like your education, your family, your friends, spare time activities, etc. I would be interested in knowing about your percentages scored in various exams starting from class 10 up to your present level of education. I would be also interested in knowing about the subjects you like the most and the reasons why.
Yes,
Also, the subjects which you did not like, plus reasons why. Tell
yes,
me about your friends. Who are your close friends? Why you consider them as close friends? Tell me their names also. How do you spend time with them and what activities?
yes,
Tell me about your teachers. Who are your favorite teachers? Why you consider them as favorite? And teachers whom you like or don't like, and vice versa. Teachers who liked you, reasons why, and teachers who didn't like you, reasons why. Talk about your spare time activities. including games, sports, extracurricular activities, and special achievements, if any. You may start now.
Sir, starting with my educational background, I did my 10th in from Sainik School Janpur Tira. So,
How and why did you join Sujanpur Tira?
sir, I joined Sujanpur Tira as a institute which is focused toward defense. I was looking for a more disciplined and purposeful life.
You were looking means you started looking in that stage and age.
No, sir, but I had the guidance of my father and mother. My
Hmm.
parents were very motivating. So, you should pursue a life of discipline and punctuality. So, I went to Sainik School Janpur Tira where I did my matric and scored 85.5% in 10th class. Thereafter, in 12th standard, I took the subjects of physics, chemistry, maths, and computer sciences, in which I scored 68%. In my thereafter, I pursued.
Give me the breakdown of marks in each subject, including theory and practicals.
Yes. In computer sciences, I scored 79%. In English, I scored 74.
Hmm.
In physics, overall, I scored 71.
Theory
The
and-
breakdown of it is in practicals, I scored 25
Hmm. Out of?
out of 30.
Okay.
And in theory, I scored 36. In chemistry, I scored a total of 61,
Hmm.
in which I scored 28 in practicals.
61.
Yes,
Okay.
in which I scored 28 in practicals
Hmm.
and 33 in theory.
33 in theory.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm.
In mathematics, I scored 51
Hmm.
and yes, sir, that's all.
Okay. So tell me about your percentage scored in theory subjects in physics, chemistry, and maths put together. Add their total and what is your percentage? Only theory marks.
So physics, chemistry, both were in theory, they were out of 70.
Understood? So add them up.
Yes.
Calculate your total percentage, including maths.
So around 38 to 40
Around means why around?
approx.
Why approx? Calculate exact. Take your time. I want exact answer in percentage.
Yes. %39.33%.
39.33%.
Yes.
Are you sure? Or you want to recalculate?
Not sure.
Do you want to recalculate?
No,
Why?
sir, I am not clear about the uh, marks scored out of 70 and mixing it with 100.
Why? You told me your marks. You know these marks are out of 70. You have to add them up, calculate your percentage, and tell me the answer. What is difficult in this?
two subjects are out of 70 and one is out of 100.
So you know the total, na? So can't you add them up?
Yes,
Hmm.
just a moment. %60.33%.
39.33, now 60.33. Is there some difference between calculation?
Yes,
So how have you reached 60 now instead of 39?
39 I reached to that. I did not factor in 70 out of 70. I added them and divided them 3. That's how I reached to 39.
So now you are saying 60.
Yes,
Are you sure now? This time your answer is correct?
yes.
How have you calculated? Tell me.
Sir, I have taken them.
Keep telling me.
I have
How,
taken the scores of physics and chemistry and
how much have you added?
33 and 35,
How much is total?
70.
35 and 33 is 70.
No, sir, their total is 68.
Okay.
And 68 I scored out of 140.
Hmm.
So I did percentage on that and I added
Why,
it to the uh, took the average from maths and plus PC.
why average? Maths also you know the number, marks.
Yes,
So you can't add that. 68 plus your maths marks. How much
51,
is it?
51, 119.
119. Okay. So how much is the total of maximum marks?
240.
So how much is percentage?
Sir, 49 point.
So different from your one first answer and also second answer.
Yes,
Hmm. So why are you in a hurry to calculate and give wrong answers?
yes, my mistake.
Okay, continue with your answers now. And why, okay, before that, tell me, why have you reached such a low percentage after scoring 85% in class 10th?
In 12th class, uh, I was more involved in the extracurricular activities
Like
and like uh, in games and sports,
which games and sports?
particularly in basketball, but I also trained some of my juniors. There were regular house competitions that were held, so we had to make sure that juniors performed up to the standard. So,
What was
we,
your role in teaching the juniors?
sir, the junior level
Why
sport.
were you involved in teaching the juniors, if I have to put it other way around? Why were you not concentrating on your studies?
Yes, as a 12th class student, I had to take care of my juniors and teach them how to play the sport properly and how they can improve upon themselves to
Was that
win the
more important or your studies were more important?
summer studies.
So why didn't you focus on that?
At that time, sir, I was not mentally mature enough, and I felt that
You
that was the
could
need
take
of the
a
hour.
decision based on your discipline and organized life. You joined Sujanpur Tira in fifth class to
Yes,
sixth class. You could take a decision at that time, and now in 12th, you're saying you were not mature enough.
Sir, that decision was taken by my parents, but I was agreed to the life of Sainik school, and with the time I have spent in the Sainik school, there was a affectionate
Okay,
bond towards.
so you were studying very well and scored 85% in class 10.
Yes,
So suddenly, why everything went wrong?
sir, there was when we came to 12th, we were the senior most class of the school, and there were no restrictions, and we did do anything that can be done for the house. So there was intra-school competitions in every field, be it co-curricular activities or games or sports. So
So, what
we,
is called following your time schedule, your planning? How did you manage things? What went wrong? Why your planning was not working?
sir, I did not plan well in my 12th class.
Reasons.
Reason, sir, first I was consumed in the preparation of NDA, which was a big milestone for science
NDA
school.
requires studies.
Yes, sir.
So studies are same for both. NDA syllabus is of class 10th, 11th, 12th.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
So I was studying. Then I was very much involved in that, and also catering to the house needs, what house represents.
Tell me now. That's what I'm asking. What are those house needs which you were catering for? Why were you catering for, and why were you not catering for your studies?
As a senior most as a senior most student in the hostel, I
Senior most means what?
being in 12th class.
So all those people who are in 12th have equal share of responsibility.
Yes, sir.
So what was different about you?
We were all sharing that responsibility.
So
We
everyone had a low percentage.
comparatively to 12th class, everyone had a slight lower percentage in 12th.
Slight lower is okay, but your percentage has gone down to more than 15%.
Yes.
Hmm.
After I appeared for my NDA written in September 2017, thereafter I started preparing for SSB and completely left track with the academic situation. And I had my
What is the basic requirement for NDA? Which is the qualification which is required?
10 plus 2 appearing or passed.
Appearing or passed.
Yes,
But finally you need to pass also, na?
yes,
So you need to focus on your studies also.
yes.
Why were you not putting that extra focus to ensure that you score good marks as well as pass with a good percentage?
I did not plan it well, sir, in my 12th class. I had my SSB late in the January, and exam started from March earlier week, first week, March first week. So there was little time to study, and after my SSB, I got screened out, and it disheartened me. So I lost some time there, but I cope up with my studies thereafter and prepared for the exam.
Okay. Continue with your answers.
After 12th, sir, I pursued Bachelor's of Engineering in Computer Science and Engineering Department in Chitkara University, Rajpura, where I scored
Why and how did
87.2%.
you get into this college? Why not a good institute? How were you preparing for your future?
Sir, I did not score well in my J means
What was your result?
42 out of to 150.
What rank and what percentage or percentile?
At that time, there was no percentile, but the score I scored was 42.
Rank?
Rank, I don't know. I do not remember.
Okay, approximate?
Approximate, it would be around 1,50,000 to 2 lakhs.
Okay, continue.
So I scored less, and I looked for opportunities where I could pursue a BTech in computer science engineering.
Only JEE was the main exam you gave? Other exams? Any other exams?
JEE Main is the only exam I gave. It is the basic exam for getting into an engineering institute. So at Chatkara also, the entrance criteria was a JEE Mains exam and the score that you scored on the JEE Mains. So I had some cousins, elder cousins, who were studying from Chitkara. I collected some feedback from them. How should I pursue BTech and where should I go to college? So then I came to Chitkara through their advices.
Continue.
So in Chitkara, I scored 87.2% in my degree, and thereafter I went for a software development job at Cognizant. The favorite subjects in school were for me English and computer science engineering. Computer sciences. So we had this course starting from 11th and 12th, which is computer science, and we were taught about the programming language that is C++. It generated an interest in me towards the technologies and how a code can affect the functioning of a program or a machine. That really interested me, and I wanted to do something in technology background.
What was the best package in your college?
Best package was 33 lakhs.
Who got it?
He's a friend of mine from Shimla, Akshat Nagpal.
Okay. So why and what was good about him and he could get it and you could not get it?
No idea.
Okay. Continue.
So favorite teachers I found in my school were Mr. J.S. Thakur. He was also my house in charge and the senior teacher of our school.
Okay.
And another good teacher that I found was Neelam ma'am. She was the in charge of computer science department, and she helped me a lot through my technology journey in my
Neelam
school.
ma'am was in your school or in your college?
School.
School.
Yes.
She was looking after
Computer sciences department.
computer science. Okay. So why were they favorite?
Sir Neelam ma'am helped me because I had an interest in the computer sciences division.
So almost everybody who were all those joined computer science will have interest.
Everybody did not have interest. Some because in our school there were two options. If you had to go for a both their maths plus biology, and other option was maths plus computer sciences. So a few people were there who were really interested into computer science and pursuing engineering as a degree. So Neelam ma'am helped me through my journey and taught me some things in my school that really helped me in college.
And J.S. Thakur?
J.S. Thakur sir was my house in charge. He regularly motivated me to do well in all the fields.
How? How did he motivate you? When did he require to motivate you?
Sir, we had a regular morning session in sort of a house assembly. So he always gave a lecture about what to do good in life, how you can
So if
improve
he
upon
was your
yourself.
house in charge, he was motivating you, then also your 12th and 11th. What was your percentage in 11th?
11th, sir, 75%.
75.
Yes.
And 12th further down.
Yes.
So what went wrong? Why was he not looking at that time? Why he did not intervene or tell you to change your schedule?
Sir, our house in charge and the hostel superintendent, Mr. Madan Lal Chandel, were very much mm, on top of students and motivating them to do well in all fields, not only just in academics. And they gave clear guidance to seniors, 12th class. You have to motivate your juniors, you have to tell them about the life and how to navigate through it,
Okay.
help them throughout.
Understood. Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
The subject that I did not enjoy was mathematics.
Hmm. Reason?
Reasons are it revolved around very complex uh, calculations and cramming some formulas or methods to get to the final answer. So I was lacking in that department.
So if maths is so complex, what was your percentage in 10th?
85%.
85.
Yes.
So how did you choose or decide that you should continue with PCM then?
So to continue with this, maths was compulsory in our school. There was no alternative field which did not have math or excluding math.
Understood, but your physics, chemistry marks are also not as promising or as good as it should have been.
Yes.
So what motivated you to join PCM then?
So to lead the life in the school, I had to go through with the PCM.
Is there any other option?
No.
No. Okay. Continue with your answers.
I have played basketball through my schooling days.
Hmm.
I started playing basketball in the age of 14 years when I
Okay.
was in 8th and 9th.
Hmm.
Thereafter, I participated in every house competition.
Okay. Tell me some names of Indian basketball players who have represented India.
Sartaj Singh is there.
When, where did he represent?
He was playing for Indian national team, and thereafter, in year 2019, he went for NBA and got selected there in their G League. So I followed him throughout his journey.
Hmm. Other players?
I do not know the names of the players.
Okay. Tell me what is the size of the court of basketball?
Sir, 90 feet by 35 feet,
Full length or half length?
full length.
Full length, 35 feet.
Yes.
So which side is 90, which side is 35?
35 feet is around the basket and is the width of the court, and the 90 feet is the overall length from court to court. I mean, basket to basket length
Hmm.
is 90 feet.
What is the height of the basket?
It is generally around 10.5 feet.
Why generally? Is it not fixed?
From international standards are different, and the standards followed
So
in
tell me both,
other
whatever
leagues.
you know about international, national.
So the standards followed by the Federation of Basketball, International Federation of Basketball. There, the basketball height, basket height is 10.5 feet, and in NBA, the basket height is 11 feet and plus
Hmm.
11 feet and 2 inches or something.
Hmm.
So it was a difference, and timings are also different for both different leagues. NBA follows a 12-minute quarter schedule, and the FIBA instructions are about a 10-minute quarter schedule.
Tell me how is a three-pointer indicated?
Three-pointer indicated?
By referee. How does he says it's a three-pointer?
Sir, with hand signals?
How?
Three.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the maximum distance which a person can throw from and then get a point for basket?
There is no limit on this, but within the court and boundaries of the court, you can throw it from anywhere and score a point.
Okay. Tell me anytime India participated in Asian Games or Olympics in basketball and what was the result?
No idea.
Okay. Who's the basketball captain of Indian team?
It is Prince, 7 number jersey player from for India. He is the current captain of Indian basketball.
Ladies also have a basketball team?
Don't know.
Okay. Hmm. Tell me about your friends. Who are your close friends and why you consider them as close? Also, tell me about your family members who's close to you and why. How do you spend time with them?
Yes. So talking about my friends, uh, some of my closest friends are Ankush Thakur. He has been my companion since my early days in Sainik school. We met in the early seventh standard, and thereafter we did schooling together. We were roommates from 7th till 12th, and when I came to college, we had the similar interest, so we got into the Chitkara University together. We were roommates in Chitkara University, and by placement, we got into different companies and different cities. So he is my closest friend. And to my family, sir, I am most close to my mother. She has taught me a lot. And
Keep telling me, what did she teach you? What do you mean by she taught you a lot?
sir, she is a kind human being and has taught me everything that I do generally day to day. So I have interest in cooking. That also comes from her because she is a passionate cook and has been constantly looking towards the betterment of others. And that quality I picked up from her, and my interest in cooking is because of her. So I have a great bond with my mother, and yes.
Okay. Tell me some difficulties that you faced and your mother, what did she advise you?
So difficulties I've faced are I tend to sometimes on the overthink about the future or the outcome of any event rather than acting instantly upon it. So my mother has taught me this to plan my day ahead of time, and generally during day a day before you should plan the tasks that are to be done ahead tomorrow. So that kept me uh, that improved
Can
me.
you tell me some incident when she has told you some solution for a problem which you faced and which you told her?
Problem, sir, when I was in Gurgaon, so I was dealing with a lot of frustration and going through a phase of life where I was down. So my mother motivated me and helped me overcome that phase.
What did you tell her? What did she tell you?
She told me to keep working honestly and do every task with your utmost hard work, and do not give them a chance to see some areas of lacking where you do not do the work completely or have some holes in your work.
Hmm. What about other family members?
My other family members, sir, uh, my father, he is a state government teacher.
They don't get involved in your requirements or helping you?
Yes, sir, they are involved.
Hmm. How? When did you last approach your father for any help?
So I generally go to my father for any official thing which I have to do because he is the
Give me answer
sole
for
person.
last help that you asked him.
Last help, sir. If I just this month only, I wanted some money and some responsibilities were to be taken care of. So,
Which responsibility?
uh, so the car has broken down at home, so I had to take it for repairing, and my
So that is the responsibility.
Yes, sir. One of the responsibilities.
Second responsibility.
Not recently, sir.
Okay. With brother. How much is he elder?
He is 2 years elder to me.
What's his name?
Yashasvi.
Okay. So tell me about him. How and when did he help you or he did not help you? Both.
Yes, sir. We share a very good bond between brothers, and we talk about everything in life. I share everything that I am facing day to day, and I am currently staying with him. He has been a supporter of me earlier.
Is he married?
No, sir.
Hmm.
Earlier in my schooling days, I was away from home for a longer period of time,
Is
and
he
I
also
did
from
not see
Sainik
him.
school?
No, sir.
Okay. Why he didn't join?
He appeared for the examination but couldn't qualify.
Okay.
So I was away from him for a very long time. When I completed my studies in science school and reached home, he was in college, so we did not share any time together. But recently, due to lockdown, we were all at home. That's when the bonding became stronger, and we started to share some moments between us.
Like?
We went for trips, uh, which grew our bond together.
Where?
He was with me in my Spiti trip. I have been to generally maximum trips I have been with him.
Hmm.
I have been to uh, Kullu Valley. Kullu Valley, I was with him, and
Okay. Tell me about your future plans other than defense.
other than defense, sir, I am if not if I don't get selected, then I'll uh, prepare myself again and come here for this interview again. If not
This
defense, then my next career goals are if I find a good MBA college, then I will do an MBA. So it gives a chance to get into the leadership roles and understand the situations of the company and managing the employees.
how, where, what is your plan?
So plan is to appear for CAT examination and
When? When?
next year.
Why not till now?
Sir, I was not focused about the MBA. I am currently only focusing on the
Okay,
defense
other
services.
than NDA one which you cleared and went for SSB, how many times have you appeared for any defense exam? What was the result?
So my first exam, I appeared for SSB. Thereafter, I also gave the second attempt for the NDA, which was in April, and I did not clear that written examination. Apart from that, I have not given any exam till now.
So, what motivates you to join defense?
Sir, what motivated me is the disciplined life and the sense of responsibility and the contribution to society. That
How
what really
do
motivated me.
defense contributes to society?
So by safeguarding the nation, it is the most prestigious job anyone could hope for.
So, other jobs also contribute to society or they don't contribute?
They contribute, sir.
So, why only defense then?
Defense is a very pristine organization, and
Okay, tell me what do you know about Air Force?
sir, Air Force was formed on 8 October 1932.
Hmm.
So Air Force came into being, and it started as a uh, small organization with 3 squadrons, and it
Three,
was
where were they located? Three squadrons when it started.
don't know the location, sir.
Okay. Hmm.
So it was started as an ally for the British forces, and we helped the British forces through
Okay,
their
who's the
World War.
current Air Force chief?
The current Air Force Chief is Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh.
Okay. Vice Chief?
Don't know.
Okay. Who were the previous three chiefs before current chief?
Don't know.
Okay. Tell me the names of CDS, Army Chief, and Navy Chief.
The current CDS is General Anil Chauhan, and the current Army Chief is General Upendra Dwivedi, and the current Admiral of Navy, uh, Admiral Deepak Kumar Tripathi.
Okay. What was the motto of your school?
Pursuit of excellence.
What does it mean? Where was this motto taken from?
It means to continue working hard towards excellence and strive for excellence.
Okay. Tell me some areas of your pursuit towards excellence. So tell me your strength, three strengths, and three weaknesses on which you're still working.
Yes. So three strengths that I have noticed in myself are I am well organized and I
Keep
have
giving me example. When you say well organized, what do you mean by well organized, and where have you been well organized?
okay sir. By well organized I mean I have conducted and organized family functions, retirement parties, as well as blood donation camps in my college. I was in the organizing committee for the blood donation camp.
Hmm.
And second strength that I have is a sense of responsibility. So, for example, I plan all the trips for my family and my relatives. They uh, for the visit of 12 Jyotirlings, I planned the visit and I was taking care of the home when they were on a trip. There was a sense of responsibility. And I am third strength that I consider is I am calm under pressure. For example, when we were on a trip in Spiti Valley, we were in Mud and the car got punctured. We had no spare tires with us, and the tire which was punctured, it had a big hole. So we had to some two of my friends were sick. They were feeling heavy-headed, and we were not able to. They were in a panic mode, so I took the initiative and uh, made the puncture and made a makeshift puncture so we could reach a nearby town and get the job done.
Hmm.
Three weaknesses that I have found in myself, that first is procrastination, that I tend to overthink about things and not take the first step. This is the first weakness that I have found. For example, uh, if I had to fill the application for IBPS exam, so I kept on delaying that, and at last I hoped for I would complete it before the deadline, and somehow on the last day the transaction window was not working and the I could not fill the application.
Hmm.
So it taught me about how to micromanage my days and how to be on time about these things.
Okay.
Other weakness that uh, I have found in myself is that I take some time to open up to strangers, and yes, so I have been taking steps to improve on that. I make it a point to myself that if I meet any strangers, then I initiate a small talk first. It helps me ease into a more
How much
meaningful.
time do you take to open up?
Earlier, when I got out of my school and went into college, so it took uh, up to a month to get to know people around me and out of I mean apart from my roommates and all.
Okay. Third.
Third, sir, uh, the weakness I have found in myself is I struggle to say no to things.
Hmm.
For example, if someone comes to me and uh, he asks for money and explains the situation where I feel that it is a important for him to get the money, but then I can't say no if I don't have the money for my own day-to-day charges and all.
Hmm. Anything else? Any other weakness?
No,
Okay. So, Ojasvi, anything that you forgot to answer earlier, you want to tell me now?
no, sir.
Okay. So that brings us to the end of your today's coaching interview. You can relax now.
Yes.